Hi, welcome to a talk series where FiBAR introduces industry professionals or researchers with the market of India. Today we have with us Professor Antonia Nanni. Could you start by telling about your journey? What do you do in the field of construction material and civil engineering?
Kerke, good morning to you, and thanks for having me today on your podcast. As you indicated, I'm Tony Nanni. I'm a faculty member at the University of Miami. You see it from my background. I've been in this business of academics for almost 40 years now, and as you obviously know, my passion is reinforced concrete with composite materials. So I'm delighted to be with you today to speak about a little bit of my experience that again spans almost 4 decades in this great space of constructed facility that I think really make the difference for our societies.
That's great. What inspired you to focus on materials like GFRP or pursue your career in it?
My journey with composites started when I was a faculty member at Penn State, and I had the great opportunity to visit Japan on a academic leave. I did work for a company called Mitsui Corporation at that time, and that's where my passion for going beyond the, let's say, the traditional started. In those days, we were looking primarily at aramid fibers as pre-stressing elements for concrete, and then we transitioned to repair rehabilitation with externally bonded FRP materials, and then finally to the topic I think of today, which is internal reinforcement with primarily glass FRP bars. So a long journey that took me from Japan all the way back to the United States, where I hope I've made some reasonable contribution not only to the R&D field, but also the development of standards and specifications that are key, for the deployment of new technology. This was 1990, so probably you were not even born then. But so it's a long journey, and actually after a year in Japan, I got so excited that I went back for another year. In those days, in the early 90s, the construction industry in Japan was really leading, not only in terms of very famous construction corporation, but also innovation, and in particular, this emphasis on non-metallic materials. So very exciting times that then have transitioned in where we are today with, just having the composites part of our industry, full-fledged, not only in the new construction, but also in the repair rehabilitation, where I think now they have the biggest share of the market, at least in the United States.
Could you share some key projects that utilized GFRP rebars in your career?
So my role in these projects has been more sometimes as a consultant, sometimes as a pro bono reviewer. But I think the ones that are dearest to my heart, not necessarily the largest, are based in Florida. And I think they are really part of what also our Department of Transportation, Florida DOT, has kind of given us the opportunity really to demonstrate these technologies. A few years ago, 5 years ago plus, we had the opportunity to participate in the construction of the first bridge in the state of Florida that was making use of composites as total part of the structure. And then followed that another bridge in Broward County, where we had the opportunity to test the composites both in the substructure as well as superstructure.
FRP rebar बोले तो FiBAR।